Good evening. This is Jennifer De Winter with the Gothic Bohemian Salon. Thank you so much for joining me. Tonight I'm going to talk about why Halloween is not my favorite holiday. Halloween used to be my favorite holiday, particularly when I was a kid. I used to look forward to it like most kids look forward to Christmas, and it was often fraught with unhappiness because I would have a costume or a mask to wear and I'd be really excited about it, and I might get in trouble at the last minute and not be able to go out trick-or-treating. So I had a lot of disappointment as a child. Also, we weren't allowed to keep the candy that we got trick-or-treating. We weren't allowed to eat it, so it was sort of anticlimactic in a lot of ways. As I got older, I used the opportunity of Halloween to dress up like I was already dressing at school, which was as a punk, and it gave me an opportunity to openly dress like that in front of my parents. I had a good excuse. It was Halloween and it was a costume, so I did that a couple of years. And then when I got older and left home, Halloween continued to be something to look forward to, particularly after I moved to San Francisco, and we had the Castro to go to, which is always really exciting and underground and just like really a great place to go. There were a lot of drag queens and other people in costume, and it was just really exciting to get really done up and go out and drink a lot and carouse until the early hours of the morning, and then sometimes we'd go to a place like the Fairmont Hotel, still all dressed up, and get served breakfast in the morning. And because our costumes were very elegant and beautiful, we got treated very well by the people of the Fairmont, and would have a lovely breakfast and champagne and things like that, and it was just really wonderful. So why don't I like Halloween anymore? Well, things have changed. The Castro is no longer such an underground thing. Tourist types come from all over the place to catch a glimpse of a drag queen or two, and that's about as many as they're going to see because they've driven them all away as well. It's so crowded that it's frightening to go there. It's so crowded that you get buffeted and pushed around in the crowd. And the last time I went there, I was holding my boyfriend's hand really tightly, and we got separated anyway, and it was just a nightmare, really. And as I got more and more into very serious costuming, I guess my expectations or desires to see great costumes largely went unfulfilled by Halloween, because there's just not that level of commitment, by most people. Most people think of Halloween costumes in a really different way than I do. I think of things like dressing as Queen Elizabeth I or Marie Antoinette, or and I don't really like gory stuff, so I don't do that kind of thing much, though I did do the pierced bride from Sleepy Hollow. I did, there was I think it was a magazine spread about Tim Burton and Sleepy Hollow, and there was this beautiful image of his girlfriend Lisa Marie in a wedding dress, a white dress, and she'd been inside the Iron Maiden, and she had all these piercings all over her face and her body in her dress because she'd gotten pierced by the Iron Maiden. So I made like these things that looked like I'd been pierced all over my face and my neck and everything, and my arms, and like had red, blood dots all over my dress and everything. Thank goodness it washed out. I took the chance. That was probably at one of the last big Halloween things that I ever went to, which was this Halloween party in New Orleans. I think it still goes on, actually. If we had something like that here, I might consider going to that. But what we do have is a thing called the Exotic Erotic Ball, which seems to be mainly really straight, normal people cutting loose for one evening and wearing kind of wannabe BDSM type stuff, or women wearing just their lingerie, out. And it's very expensive and really not my thing. And yeah, just really not my thing. I don't like the sexualization of Halloween, actually. All the costumes for women are sexy costumes. Sexy witch, sexy goth, sexy pirate, sexy nurse, sexy Little Red Riding Hood, etc., etc. And people expect you to be catering to that sort of thing on Halloween as well. I remember I was I was in a big, huge Marie Antoinette outfit, and people kept on asking me to lift up my skirt because they assumed that, like Madonna, I had, like a suspender belt and stockings on underneath my skirt, that, that this was a sexy costume. And it wasn't. It was a period costume. Now, I don't have anything against people who want to dress sexy for Halloween, but it seems like that's the only way that people want to dress. It's either sexy or it's comedy. I'd even go for more gore than that. More gore. Sorry about that, I just had to. I'd rather see people with slashed off heads and, really good special effect things, and, and there's a lot of that kind of stuff available out there actually now. You can get prosthetics that are really beautiful, of horns and noses and ears and things that you can put on and look like a demon, or, all kinds of things. And I can't wait to get to the Halloween Superstore to see if they have some stuff like that, to stock up. And then we get to the one thing that I do like about Halloween, and that's the shopping. All of the thrift stores during the Halloween season bring out their weirdest clothes, and especially like the Goodwill and the Salvation Army, and that's exciting. And if you have the money, you can pick up some pretty neat stuff for Halloween at 99-cent stores. Ooh! Oh, you flopped around. Oh, sorry. Oh, dear. Oh, dear me. I apologize for flopping you. Nipper! Nipper! No, cute. Nipper, nipper, nipper. Anyway, if you have the money, you can get some really neat stuff. The 99-cent stores are great. I've been picking up some black roses and some other things for decor for around the year. I found this really great sign at Walgreens, which I may use in my videos. If you see it in the beginning of the video, you know that I got around to editing some footage that I did of it. It's very spooky because we're Gothic here. Everything has to be spooky. Dipper's not spooky, are ya? He's just cute. Maybe we'll find you a cute Halloween costume, like little witchy hats and things. People dress their ferrets up in little costumes all the time. It's really cute. There's calendars. Anyway, well, those are the reasons why I'm not so into Halloween, and one reason why I am. Halloween's become a private affair for me. It's become an interior, ritualistic affair for the actual holiday that it is in the Wiccan or pagan calendar, Samhain. And if I get my act together, I do something for that. Often I start a project at this time because it's a good time to start a project. And those of you who know some of the projects that I get up to will understand that very well. This year, however, Max and I are thinking of throwing a party right here in the Opium Den. So if we do, we will definitely try to have some footage from the party, and maybe people saying hello to my YouTube viewers via this little camera here throughout the evening, and yeah, that might be really exciting. So I hope that you understand why Halloween is not the happiest day for me. Thank you for joining me in the Gothic Bohemian Salon. Nipper and I say good night.